Welcome to Opinion Boss, and I'm your host, Tor. Today we have in the studio a very great artist in the house. He's a music artist and at the same time he's an activist. Today, let's go straight as we introduce Mr. Garbi. Mr. Garbi, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, like our host here, our brother Toa, actually said, go by the name Mr. Garbi, aka G Doggy. I'm a musical artist, and I'm based here in Europe. I would say that I feel very glad to be here in the studio with our brother on this platform, Opinion Boss. Thank you.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. You're welcome. Okay, Mr. Garbi is right here with me in the house, and today we'll be focusing our attention on some issues that concerns we as in Africa, we as Nigerians as well, and those issues have to do with some of the things that what we represent before the people, before the public, and that is why today we titled our topic as Africa Image and Branding. So Garbi is right here with me. Will be telling us, throwing lights on what Africa image, what does it mean, and at the same time, what is the meaning of branding?
Well, to the best of my understanding, I would say that Africa is a very great nation. Africa is a great nation. I'm proudly an African, a Nigerian to be precise. And when we talk about an image, we're actually talking about a picture of a place. You know, so when we say African image, we'll be talking about the picture that we portray to the world about Africans. And when we talk about branding, branding has to do with the brand, like a product. So branding a product actually has to do with how you sell your product out to the people, how you want the people to see your product. So because this actually going to affect how they're going to appreciate your product or the other way around. So
absolutely, and that draws our attention to the next question. What do you think about Africa? As a continent, we Africans, not just Nigeria, Ghana, and so many other nationalities as well that lives right there in Africa. What do you think what is the brand? What do we represent? What are we branding? What are we selling out to the public? Do you think, is it positivity, negativity? What is your opinion towards that? And do you think it's the best?
Well, I want to say that when we see Africa as a general, I cannot actually basically 100% speak on that. I would like to pick on Nigeria as a subject matter.
Okay.
Because I'm in Nigeria. I believe that I know more about Nigeria compared to other African countries, even though I know bits about them, you know.
Yeah.
I think recently I would say that we're not actually portraying a good image of ourselves out there, you know, because we are too quick to put out the wrong stuff about us out there for the people to see. The other time I was watching Akon, actually, I think one of the seminars in the African country, this program, and he was actually talking, comparing the American to the African continent, and he said that the Americans actually put out less of the crime that have been committed in America. That if the Americans should actually put out every crimes that happen in America on a daily basis, people are going to be scared to go there. So they choose what to put out. You know, so I think the African, and he said the African culture are not doing otherwise. We're doing it the other way around. We are very quick to put out negativities about us over there for the people to see. That's why you see the brand us like this kind of people that are, how will I say it?
That are evil, that are dangerous to the society,
and to be part of, which is
not
very good.
I think to in support to what you just said, because recently when you look at we Africans in general in the society, most of the positive things that you come across on social medias, you see less support from our African brothers. But when you see the negative aspect, you see everybody will start sharing, everybody wants to. But I don't know, is it just like what you said, do you think that is the right thing? Or we just feel as, individuals, like, okay, this person is from, just like you said, Nigerian basically. This person is from Lagos, is a Yoruba guy, and this thing happened right there. We have to share it so that people will know that Lagosians are not good, or the Yorubas are not good, or this person is from Edo State. Yes, no, they are like this. You understand? But this same thing, what do you think? Is it that we are only falling? I don't know how I would like put it, like trying to bring bad image to only a region, to only a zone, or to Nigeria in general, or to Africans in general?
Well, I would say that definitely we have these ethnics, religious, and other division among us as Nigerians and Africa in general. But if we actually view from another angle, I wouldn't want to view it from the ethnic side,
Yeah.
I think in the generation that we are, people are quick to share the negative things because this is what the people are interested in. The other time I was talking with a friend, I was like, if you watch keenly and carefully, the people that are on social media, 90% of them are depressed. It's a basic fact. So they're looking for excitement, and people that uses this platform understand this. So that's why they put out these things for them to get them excited.
To make the people happy.
To get them excited, and indirectly, they are painting a bad image
about
virus. So that's what is actually happening. So I think it could all be summarized to the problem of this computer age, this internet age,
the new age. I think maybe somehow it's because of, I don't know, maybe it's a new thing that just came into the system, came into Africa, which is this computer age. Like right in Western world, they've been experiencing this type of development for over the years. And these days it's just like normal thing. But we are overusing it.
Do you know that in the Western world, it's not like these things don't happen, but they have laws that are put in place that restrict them. You could be arrested and imprisoned for sharing some certain stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
But in Africa, it's not like these laws are not in place, but it's not effective. And even some people that has platforms that promote these things, you don't even know the real face behind them, so you don't know who to go for.
And at the same time, this platform now, for example, that are sharing this negative, perspective about Africans, like you see somebody killing somebody, that you just like paint it like, oh, it's like this, selling bad image, about the African continent, about Nigeria in general also. Do you think those platforms, they know what they are doing? Do you think that these things not also affecting them, or it's just to make the money?
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing because they benefited from it. They actually benefited from it. They know that what they're doing is wrong. That's why some of them hide their faces. So you don't know who they, because they know that if the law get to catch up with them, they'll go in for it. So they hide their faces. So they don't really know the face behind what they're doing. So they know what they're doing, and basically they're doing it for the money because that's what they are interested in. In fact, I can categorically say that every Nigerian right now is living just for the money.
Just for the money. We will come to that. We will come to that. I think because Jello is a short program, just to end this today segment. What is the way forward? What do you think is the way forward towards issues like this, and what is your message to the people out there, promoting the bad color about Africa, that today, you just like what you were telling me before, that the country, the value of your country, it's people rate you with the value of your country. You understand that if your country is recognized for evil, automatically you are nothing before others.
Actually, that was I actually got that from this man, an aspiring president for Nigeria right now, Fela Durotoye.
Okay.
He talked about that an ordinary citizen of a recognized country, if a less corrupt country, you know, has more value, is more respected than even a very worthy citizen of a disorganized system, a corrupt system, you know, because he said it out of experience, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where I got that from, you know. So basically now talking about the solution to the problem, talking about the way forward. I actually love that, because right now we'll be pointing about the problem. That means that we recognize problem. I know Nigeria are very good for recognizing the problem, but we don't have solutions to the problem.
Yeah.
You know. So the solution to this problem is that we start to have a rating. It's need for us to start to see things differently. You know, Nigeria is all ours. Africa is ours, and we as Nigerians and Africans have to do everything within our powers to start to retain that glory. There were days that Nigerian, if you were a Nigerian, you travel out of your country to the shore of other country, you'll be received with warm arms. You'll be highly respected and regarded.
Yeah.
You know, I believe that we can go back to those days. If we all come to realize that we shouldn't just live for the money, that we shouldn't just think about our stomach, that we should be able to leave a legacy behind that the younger generation will want to follow.
Okay, just let me quickly comment there. What you are not trying to tell me is that the problem should not just be which the government should not just be blamed alone, but we all are responsible for this.
The government has their blame, but the problem of Nigeria has to do with every Nigeria in general and Africa in general. It's not just the problem the government alone. Every sector in Nigeria and every citizen of Nigeria and Africa has a blame on this. We are all guilty of it. Because if you want to talk about corruption, for example, in Nigeria, everybody is guilty. Nobody. Go to the schools, go to the hospitals, go to the churches, the mosques, even the parents. They are guilty.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a problem that we all have to have a rethink. Rebrand our mind, rebrand our system, and I believe that by the grace of God, by the special grace of God, we can go back to the days of our glory.
Okay, thank you very much. I must say thank you very much. It's a pleasure having you here today on the Opinion Pulse. Thank you very much. Just like what Mr. Gabi said, you know, it is hard time that we Africans should know what we share on social media. It is hard time that we know that every image that you put out right there to the public, it also reflects, you know, any image that have negative reflection, it also affects you, you know, as an individual, also even your country as well. So mind what you share and also be positive in the society. Bring out productive brand, which means bring out positivity. Thank you and God bless you. Keep watching Opinion Buzz and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our Facebook pages. Thank you very much and God bless you. See you next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.